Hey everybody, happy Sunday. Welcome back to the channel. Juan here with a very special stream because it is officially my first stream on YouTube from the brand new in-home recording studio in our brand new home. So thought it'd be a pretty cool way to sort of kick things off with these streams and by playing this game right here, which all of you beautiful people voted on the YouTube community page, and that is Super Mario 3D World. I feel like this is the game, one of the last games that are definitely Wii U exclusives, but a lot of people, including those of you in the chat right now, have been saying that eventually something's got to give, something's got to happen where Nintendo maybe does, something. So it does come out on the Nintendo Switch. We don't have on Switch games like Super Mario 3D World. We don't have the Super Mario Galaxies, Sunshine. So it is interesting that as things keep going, Nintendo has ported some stuff from previous generations, but their main line, not even Super Mario 64, is available on the Nintendo Switch. So if you really think about it, it's not just about this game. It really is a scenario where they don't have a lot of different games available right there on the Nintendo Switch. And if you like everything that I do, as always, hit subscribe, do all that good stuff. But today, it is just a really good chance to catch up with everybody, play some video games. So if you have any questions about the setup, anything that's going on, please drop it in the comments. And if you're checking this out in the video archive, then hey, make sure you hit that subscribe so that way you can be notified of when I go live in the future. But meanwhile, I am going to switch over here. Political, what doing? I do video games. That is exactly what is happening, my friend. How are you? I was freaking out because I have everything. I unplug everything, all the consoles when I'm not using them for obvious reasons. I don't really need to have it plugged in. But then the PS3 turned on and it automatically started installing a ton of games, and it's still on installing. So at some point, I'm going to have to swap to the PS3 just to turn it off. I'm not going to do PS3 stream. Maybe I could do that in the future. But the moon has risen. We have Yannick. Welcome back, my friend. How are you? We have LOL Political. My wife is in chat as well. We have Leon Vincent, longtime friend. Electro City 2000, Max Power Gaming Norway, another longtime friend. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. And maybe we can have a little bit of fun. So as you can see, I am up to the 6th world in Super Mario 3D World. This is one of the games that I'm just chucking at bit by bit. I am in no rush to complete it, just because I do love playing it. And I'm like, oh man, what's going to happen once I beat it, right? So, Jose, ¿cómo está? Bueno vuelta, great to see you, brother. Thank you, my friend. By the way, I completely forgot something. Wait a minute. I was going to do something. So usually this is what you see in the studio for the YouTube channel, right? And everything there. For streams, damn it, I forgot. Jose, gracias por recordarme esto. Okay, for streams, I want to set a bit of a mood, if you will. So because we're doing this, we're going to dim the lights. Oh yeah, we're going to make it. Oh yeah, see, it's more intimate because the streams are about you, they are about me. So this is what you're gonna see on regular videos, but then we're gonna dim the lights. Actually, I should do this if I ever get super serious in a video or something. I just go like, oh man, things are about to go down. Yeah, let's change that over there. Okay, Juan, how's your new house? It is great, my friend. It is great. I'm still not used to it. So I thought that I would be immediately recording a lot of videos, but I love being here so much in this room that sometimes I just lay on the floor and check out some podcasts. I'm like, I don't know if this room is actually good for my productivity or if it's worse. Because I'll start to work on something and then it's like, I can lay down, and then I don't end up actually doing anything. I was so bad that I had to use the golden leaf. Yeah, sometimes when I die a lot, it does give me that. It has happened. There's a trick in World 1-2 where you can get infinite lives. Oh, I did not know that. By the way, Jose, when the meetup happened, some things happened. Hey, somebody else asked, 80s guy, you asked about the new house, tying it up with Jose, who talked about the studio. Last week, like 4 days ago, when the meetup happened, he'll say, we had like a water pipe problem, so we had to take care of that. So it's like, hey, you buy a house and things happen. It's lovely. But everything's good now. Everything's good. Let me know if you can hear everything properly. Want to make sure the stream is nice and sexy for everybody. There we go. So I haven't played this stage. I purposely stopped progressing in the game so I could save some of it for the stream. This gives me some vibes of like 3. Yeah, it's part of it whenever you buy a house or something, right? So these levels with a side perspective is they sometimes confuse me. Oh boy. Oh, I almost fell already. Ooh. Ooh. So how's everybody doing? And where are you checking me out from? I could have worded that better, but it's too late now. I know where most of you are from, but that way, in case you guys and gals don't know each other, it's like, hey, maybe you have neighbors. Okay, they just get pushed back. I'm not gonna worry about that too hard. One of my biggest... Give me a second. Give me a second. One of my biggest pet peeves in this game is if I get a green star, and then it's the second one, that means I missed the first one. So I'm afraid of missing some stuff. Having water pipe problems and playing a game about plumbers. How appropriate. Wow! I just realized that. Huh, what are the odds? I just beat the main story in Xenoblade X. It took me 110 hours, and there's still a lot to do. Plus, the online aspect still works. Oh, I forgot about that it does still work. That 80s guy's hanging out from the UK. Yannick, good friend here from Belgium. Mario has a racing game, RPG, 2D, and 3D, but not a plumbing game. Is there a plumbing mini game in Mario Party? It's good that you're relaxed in your gaming room. Yeah, man. So one of the things that we still have to do is like the gaming lounge area, which we showed off in the video. We really got to change the piece of furniture that's there. It's super uncomfortable to the point that we're not playing any games there right now, even though it's the gaming lounge. No games are being played in the gaming lounge, and it's just because it's uncomfortable. So right now we're just focusing here and over there. Oh, come on. Do I need the cat suit for that? I really don't like that I've made a little bit of progress in this map, but I still have yet to get a star. Oh, speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Please don't let that be the second star. Oh, come on. I literally just talked about that. Can you make a Mario Kart tournament? Hey, if people... I got no problem focusing on some more Nintendo stuff. I love playing Nintendo games. So we did on one of the previous streams, we played Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed Online, and I had a ton of fun. So I would love to do some more community stuff if you guys and gals would like it, whether it be here or on Mixer. You have no idea how much it's annoying me that I missed that first star. Where am I supposed to go here? Okay, keep breaking that. I'm assuming maybe I gotta get rid of them, and then something will happen. Okay, so how does this work? I gotta get him out. There we go. Awesome, exactly. We'll read the chat in a second, folks. Just want to finish this stage. A good friend of mine, Wizard of Gore, told me that apparently in this game you do need a lot of stars at the end. So I'm kind of messed up there because I have missed a couple of stars. I gotta make the room cooler. There we go. Let's check out the chat. Oh, wow. Literally, dude, do Were you waiting for me to say that? Like, I literally bring you up and that exact same thing, and then you immediately talk about it. What's going on, man? My username, by the way, on the Wii U is EpicJC. So if you can just check that out, then yeah. Let's see here. I also beat Spyro 1 from the Reignited trilogy that I got from you. Nice! That is awesome, man. I'm really, really happy to hear that. Hope you've been enjoying the experience. Beat the bully. I mean, I had 2 bullies there. Technically beat them up. Yeah, I started to watch... Super Mario 3D World seems to get the most and least amount of love from Nintendo to me. I think it's the one game that everybody universally agrees it's a great game. But it kind of stops there, and I think it's just because so many people didn't play it. That would actually be a really interesting thing, asking current Switch owners, like, hey, have you ever played this game? Because I guarantee you most of them would respond no. Hey, I started to watch with no audio. After a few minutes, I realized it was coming through the Bluetooth speaker in another room. Oh, man. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But yeah, now that we have this room, Aaron, what's going on, man? If you guys and gals like some Mario Maker streams and just fun streams, Minecraft, a lot of good stuff, you can check out Aaron right here on YouTube. He's an excellent human being. You need 130 stars to be Bowser, just saying. Oh, my heart is broken right now. Love your new setup, man. You've done a great job. Thank you, thank you. As Nicole and I were having lunch, I was already telling her, like, I already have ideas for next year for things I would like to change in the room. But I'm talking about dramatic changes. I'm not saying, hey, I'm gonna put this little thing here. Just like maximizing, because remember that I don't just do video game stuff, right? A lot of my life revolves around production. So right now the setup is very much gaming oriented, which is awesome. But I'm like, okay. I do a mental health podcast, and it is the same background right now, which is weird, right? Like, it's who I am, so I guess it's honest in that regard. But are you kidding me? I am not doing great. Because I'm pretty sure there was a... You know what? I'm doing this. Well, if that was the first star, then oh well, but I wanted to go up there. Mario games are usually pretty fun. I've never seen this one, but probably because of the subpar popularity of the Wii U. Yeah, pretty much, man. I think it's just a matter of a lot of people not even knowing it existed. I think the fact that the cover and the title resembled a lot of the 3DS game, people just got confused and thought it was that game, but it's not. And let's just... See, this is what happens when I talk. Let's just go back. Good morning, Sir Meatwad. What's going on, brother? Hope you're doing great. Oh, by the way, quick plug. And this isn't even about the podcast that I'm involved with, even though new episode today, we talk about the WWF Royal Rumble 2000. Sir Meatwad is a really great supporter here on the channel. Also checks out the podcast. And then he showed me this website where you can do like a video game fantasy draft, and you get points based on game scores once they come out in 2020. So if anybody would like to join that, we're going to be starting next weekend probably. You can join the Discord at castofthepast.com/Discord, and we'll get you some more information over there. NTG, I will show you the controller right after this part, my friend. What's going on, man? Okay, let's learn from our mistakes. No! Oh, son of a... I'm just gonna keep going. Am I gonna make this? Oh, no! Woo! Merlian Davis, did I get the name right? What's going on? Welcome to the channel. I got a couple of comments here. Having a home studio is a daily grind of changing and moving stuff around. It's always a work in progress. Exactly. I'm forcing myself to not keep changing things because even before I record a video, I'm like, okay, so if I can move this, I can move that. No, stop moving things. It just recorded the freaking video, Juan. So I got to get into the habit of just, it works. This doesn't look bad. It's fun. It's functional. You can hear me, right? This is the #1 game I want to get on a Switch port still. Yeah, you know, I'm going to set up a poll this week or next week, like pointing out on the YouTube community page, just pointing out the different Mario games that are not on the Switch, just to see which one wins the poll. I'm assuming this one will, because a lot of people that subscribe to the channel are, Wii U supporters. Also, MTG. Here's the gamepad. I'm not playing looking at the gamepad, but you could hypothetically do that as well. I wish the Wii U so well. It's one of those consoles that everyone loves, but the company completely messed up, like how Sega mistakes in the past kind of ruined the Dreamcast. Yeah, I was actually unpacking my Dreamcast today. We have a Dreamcast. It's got a faulty, like the controller ports are bad, not the controller itself, so that's bad. So it doesn't matter if I change the controller. Wait a minute. No! Ah! Damn it. Tony Rose, what's going on? Welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back, I should say. How you doing? Is it sad? I remember a lot of you more than I remember the people I encounter at work and all that stuff. Because I'm really bad with names and faces. I've had full conversations with people that know the names of my family members. And I'll be like, hey, you? How's your car doing? Good? I hate those awkward conversations, but I have them all the time. Oof. I'm gonna play it safe, people. This has not been going great. So you know what? There's a star down there. That's the priority. Okay. So I can't go there yet because I'm going to fall. I have to wait till now. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. I can do basic things in video games. We'll check the chat in just a little bit. That is the first star. That's what I wanted to make sure I did. Oh, no! Oh! Climb! No! Keep climb! No, what am I doing? What am I doing wrong? No, come on! No! Oh. Video games. Wait a minute. If I don't have the cat suit, I can't get up there. Okay, I do have a cat.
Oh, no.
I almost broke my no curse policy, okay? I was 2 seconds away from breaking that right now. Mira. No! Come on! Life is unfair. Oh, and because I have this damn suit, I can't wear the cat suit that I need to climb up there. Woo! That hurt, people. That hurt something serious. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh no! 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 Oh! I forget that Tokyo Mirage Port was included in that. If not, it will surely be this in Pikmin 3. Yeah, Nicole is in her office, and if she heard me screaming, she's got to be go like, oh man, what's Juan doing? Okay. I gotta get by this area, people. I gotta get by this area, and then we can talk all we want.
Oh, no.
Ah! Thing is, if I can't get the golden suit, this is not going great. And Hyper Gamer, what's going on? What's going on, Mateo, as well? Welcome to the channel, my friends. Welcome to Juan's session of pure failure. No nonsense, Juan. Don't. Okay. Oh, thank you for the subscribe, my friend. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, I guess if I start messing up a lot, it would be a good chance for me what to just plug my mental health podcast. It's like, hey, happy to fail, right? Right? The worst stage of this game. Nardi, what's going on? Really? Oh boy. Okay, I feel like frustration's gonna get here, so I will catch up because I see a couple of comments here, so let me scroll up. I can never. Oh, that awkward. That's awkward. You know me. I have no idea who you are. Conversation. Oh yeah, that happens a lot. I can never remember people's phone numbers, but know their emails and Twitter usernames by heart. Yeah, we have Nicole and I. We have a lot of friends that we refer to them by nickname. As a matter of fact, most of my friends in real life refer to me by my older nickname. So I have people call me Epic, Epic JC. Some people call me. One of the main reasons I started calling myself PlayerJuan is literally so just call me Juan. It's not even a nickname. I'm a player. I'm a gamer. Henceforth, Player Juan. But it happens a lot. So whenever we're in public, it's like, Epic, what up? I'm like, oh, right. That's me. That's older name. Let's see here. Doing my homework right now. What kind of homework are you doing, Mr. Political? Hope it's going great there. Do you want to play online? We can definitely do some stuff because this game doesn't have online, right? But if there's any Wii U game that is online, we can definitely separate a stream. Like I mentioned previously, I would like to do a stream playing Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed, but that's going to have to be on Mixer because Sega loves to flag streams and videos using their music. I did that last time, got myself in a little bit of trouble, so that's why for some games you will never see me stream them here because I don't want to get a copyright strike. And I have played Xenoblade Chronicles X. Yannick is awesome at it, so you can talk about that game all with you. And then I still got to get back on that game. I did go back to playing Pikmin 3, played a couple of hours there. Am I caught up? I have not played a Jedi Fallen Order, but I have seen my wife play it. I've seen a couple of friends play it. It's a game that maybe I play in the future, but I have so many games to play, people, which I can confirm the next video on the channel is going to be a pickups video highlighting some of my Wii U pickups, which if you actually go to my new home setup video, it's like a full spoiler because some of the stuff on the shelf I had not yet showcased in a new video, so it's a spoiler on that. But we also talk about PS3 games and 3 unboxings that we're going to be doing. I still got to get Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U because I have it for the Switch. So if anybody has a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and wants to do some kind of stream, I ain't got a damn problem doing that because I have no problem playing Nintendo games. They make me happy, so. Okay, what's the catch? What's the catch here? Nardi writes, gonna play stream Wind Waker or Twilight Princess sometime. I can guarantee I will do Wind Waker this year. It's gonna be towards the end of the year because a podcast that I'm involved with, cheap plug again, we do a calendar of some of the games that we're gonna review because we review older games. And Wind Waker did make the list. So at some point this year, you will see plenty of streams on Wind Waker because once I start playing that, that's probably gonna be on Mixer. Maybe the first one will be here. But then the ones after will probably be on Mixer. I'm playing Dark Cloud 1. Nice! I don't think I ever played the first one. I started to play the second one because I have it on PS4. And that's a super game. I mean, yeah, you were in the streams and all that when it happened. Dude, so from 1 to 10, how good is the Wii U for you? Huh. It's a tough question because I didn't buy it when it came out. So, like, it's super easy for me to love it right now because for like $150, I got it with a bunch of games. I've bought a lot of games for cheap, not full price when it came out, right? So for me right now, it'd be like, hey, it's like a 9, but it's 9 right now in 2019, 2020, because you can get games so cheap. Would it have been a 9 when it first came out? Probably not, because it would have been very expensive. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good. Yeah, both Dark Cloud games are on the PS4. They're also on PlayStation Now, which I am going to work on a PlayStation Now 4 PC review in the near future. Wow, that's bad. Well, I got 3 of them. And thanks to everybody that commented on the YouTube community thing I did, just asking, you know, what are some of the games you're going to play this year or you're interested in playing this year, whether they are new or old. I think that with so many game delays right now, it is pretty good. It's a really good time to just catch up and play a lot of older games. Okay. So do I go in these? Oh no. I don't get it. Oh. Got it, got it, got it. But there are 2 GameCube games I'm going to be playing this year. And both of them are highly revered games. So one of them is Wind Waker, but the other one, I don't know if I'm just as excited. But those are going to happen after summer, so we can talk about that a little bit later. Where are you coming out from? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. Dude. Dude. Alex, hello. Welcome to the channel, my friend. How you doing? I only got to hit him one more For Wind Waker, it is going to be the Wii U version. Wow. Wow. That was bad. Okay, doing a lot better now. Woof. Yeah, that went by a lot better. Kevin, what's going on, man? Welcome back to the channel, my friend. I was waiting for you. By the way, I'll never get tired of just saying it. I really do love streaming and just checking out everybody, just saying hi, catching up. Really makes my days better, so thank you. I do regularly stream on, well, I'm not going to say regularly. I stream more on Mixer than I do here, but let's see what happens throughout the year. Would you like to see some more streams happen on YouTube? I think that for the foreseeable future, it is going to be a bi-weekly thing where one week you see a new video, and then the other week you see a stream. Did he move on from the level? Yeah, yeah. There's going to be some weeks where maybe I don't do stream. Like, there are certain topics that I definitely want to get to, right? So it all depends. It all depends on what's happening. What does this take me? Hey, Pagoni? Pigoni? How would I say your name, my friend? Welcome to the stream. No, I moved on to another level, my friend. Got that. I don't really care about these stamps all that much or anything, but they're fun to look at. Pretty soon I'm going to start playing the original Resident Evil 3, so that's going to be happening partially on stream. How many of you in chat are thinking about getting the remake? I won't miss this for anything. I only signed up on Mixer because of you, so hence I have a different login. Okay, no, and thank you so much, man. I really, really do appreciate that. Okay, we need 100. How many do we need for this? I'm scared. Oh, right, I gotta actually make some progress first. Oh, so the stamps are only for Miiverse? Oh, that sucks. I do not stream Fortnite, my friend. And Political, take care, my friend. Hope you're doing great. And we shall be here. Thanks for stopping by. If I were to do any kind of stream on a popular game, it would be more Apex, although I am by no means great at that, just because I lost practice. I played a lot of Apex when it first came out, but I just like, I like single-player games a lot more now. Back in the day, I was definitely hooked on multiplayer. I'd only play multiplayer games for a couple of years, but at this point, you know, I have a lot of work, a lot of responsibility, so when I get home, I like to just sort of sit down and just make some progress with games like this, right? So, okay, there's a lot of moving parts in the stage, so I'm afraid I may miss a star. But I don't know if I want to be going back now. Oh. I feel like I didn't go to a lower part here. Or anything. No, I think we're good. I think we're good. What about this here? Oh, whatever. How do you go live? Do you mean like what I use to stream, or I stream using OBS Studio? If I already got a checkpoint, that means I probably missed a star. Maybe this has a star? Oh. Oh. Yep, I missed the first one. Damn it. On YouTube, it's not difficult. You just create your account. You have to apply to be able to stream, but it's nothing complicated. So, oh, something that I will link everybody is I do have a secondary account on YouTube. So when I go live on Mixer, I tend to also go live on that secondary channel more for archival purposes. But that way, if you don't want to really leave YouTube for streams and stuff like that, you can just check that out. So I'll send you the link after this stage. I'll send it quickly. The Wii U is a 10/10 for me. It's my favorite console of all time. I love it. I think that if they had opened up the support for GameCube without modding, man, that would have been something. Because it fully works, right? I mean, there are many, many easy ways to make it happen, but it's not official. If they made that official, man, that would have been something special. No, you don't need any subscribers to go live on YouTube, so don't worry about that, man. That is not something that would be a barrier. And you'll get there eventually, man. I mean, I'm still a small channel. I'm a very small channel in the grand scheme of YouTube. I am about to die. Okay, or not. Oh, okay. I gotta wait for that to pop back out. But growing a channel takes time. Takes time. Like this time last year, my average view count for videos was 10 views. So, you know, you appreciate every little piece of growth that you get, and you're grateful for all that. Like the fact that my new home video has over 500 views or something is crazy. Just because when, like a year ago, if I did any video about anything happening here, it really wouldn't happen. You know, just nobody would be watching these videos, so. Juan, I sold my PS3 Slim a few years ago, knowing you may show and stream PS3 games and my wallet is gonna hate you. Oh, well, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, but hey, I got to show some love to the PS Triple this year. So honestly, Breath of the Wild is a Wii U game. Technically, it is. I mean, if you think about it, and man, I did terrible. I am screwed. I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat this game unless I go back and do a lot of stuff here. My wife's channel. Okay, so let me link you to everything, because I'm gonna keep saying I'm gonna do it, and then I won't, and then I'll feel bad. Let me. My wife streams mainly in Spanish, but she's fully bilingual, so that is her Mixer channel. I am looking for my secondary channel, which has a whopping 6 subscribers as a number. I've not even promoted it, because once again, if you ever see that go live, it just means that your channel, right? Yeah. Nope, that is the wrong channel. Yeah, as Sir Meatwad saying, I have like 4 different channels. Depending if it's the podcast, if it's the mental health stuff. Okay, there we go. Your channel. Okay. So if you hit that, not working. Wait, this is messing up. What's happening? I think it should be work. Okay. For whatever reason, it's not clickable yet. The Mixer link is, but okay. If can anybody click that? If not, what I'll do is I'm gonna make on in my bar in the channel, like on the upper right side, you can see some of my links. I actually have it right there. If you go to my main YouTube channel right here, and you go to the main page, on the upper right, you'll see a YouTube button. If you click that, that is actually a link to the secondary channel. And Toby, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for stopping by. Really, really appreciate it. Oh, yeah. If you stream on mobile, you do need 1,000 subscribers. If you want to stream from your phone and things like that, you do need a lot more subscribers. And Moritz Muller, welcome to the channel, my friend. Wow, that's bad. I'm now doing great. I haven't played games like GTA on stream. I have played them. Like, I beat GTA 3 last year. I played 4. I played a little bit of 5. I want to play Bully this year. Just is the Washington, D.C. blog. Well, what about it? Ooh, this is one of them stages. Okay. Yeah, she doesn't really use that channel anymore, though. She's mainly on Mixer and her Facebook page. So I would suggest, if you want to follow my wife, check out the Mixer. How the hell do I get up there? Yeah, check out Mixer and her Facebook. Okay, got that. Okay, that is the first star, so good. Cool, Nathaniel. That is awesome, man. I think the best thing anybody can do is to work on something they like. Don't ever do something just because other people do it. If you get motivated, awesome. But use that motivation to focus on things you're passionate about. Topics and games you really do care about. Because I think that, especially starting from the Wii U, just being super open about what I think and what I like, I think that's what allowed us, everybody in chat, and me right now, be able to just connect. So keep that up. I actually got all 3 stars of this stage. Oh. It's a damn miracle. Whatever, I don't care about anything else right now. When will you ever play together here? Haha. I mean, if there's any game that you like me to play co-op with Nicole here on stream, let me know. Or Nicole, if there's any game you think that, based on what you've seen on the channel, we could definitely do something here. Like, even bringing up Nicole in the game room tour video in the 3 videos ago, I was hesitant because, look, people, we are on YouTube. And I am so thankful that all of you in chat are super nice. Well, let's be real. You have seen other channels and comments, right? So I don't think I need to elaborate a lot on why I've sometimes been hesitant to bring up my wife on the channel. Because I've seen stuff on YouTube. So that's why you'll see me very, like, careful talking about some stuff. Crash Team Racing would be good. That would actually be a good option, though. I would have no problem doing that. We have Crash Team Racing on PS4, so if anybody has it, let us know, because that way I can actually schedule that stream ahead of time. So you can write to me on social media or anything else, but I'd like to plan that out just so that way anybody else that has it, you know, we can check it out. I love CTR. I like Mario Kart, but I think I actually like CTR more. At the same time, well, actually, no. No, I was going to say we could play Sonic All-Stars Racing together, but it looks alright with just one person playing it. So I'm afraid to see what a split-screen version of that will look. So, like, you know what? Let's not do that. So this is tricky. I got 2 different routes I can take. Let's take this top one first. Oh, no! No, you asshole! Give me a second, people. I will read anything in chat. But first... No! No! No, 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 no. Why am I struggling with this so hard? Okay, and it is the first star, so we're doing good. We're doing good. You know what? I'm good. Oh, this is giving me some 60... No! You asshole! Oh! Check out the chat. Cool the jets down a little bit. Love you guys. I've got some mental health issues as well, so you're the perfect channel, but haven't seen your mental health vids. So let me actually link you to yet another channel, which is, so I do have a podcast that I just came back with a brand new season. It is not tied to video games at all. It is called Happy to Fail. You can also find it on Spotify, Stitcher, Apple Podcasts. Just search the name, it's going to come up. And there I'm very open about me and how I've been able to manage my mental health challenges. Recently with this season, I brought back the video format with this setup. So you're going to see the exact same setup, very similar to what I have right now. And I publish a brand new episode every weekish. It all depends on how I'm feeling, you know, if I feel really passionate about a specific topic or something. So I'm actually going to link you
just a little bit.
Well, you probably just heard me twice. So that's one of the videos that I put like 2 weeks ago, so that way you get an idea of what it's like. There we go. It's good to swear in your video since Kappa. Yeah, I know, like, I don't know what's actually happened with that, because it just seemed like January started. But like, I don't know what's happening with that. I was actually asking Nicole the other day, it's like, hey, do you know anything about what's happening? Because I really don't know. And Kitsune, awesome. That is awesome. Let me know what you think about it, because I see nothing but great things. I got to get back on it, but with so many games that I'm playing right now, and considering how long that game is, I'm a little hesitant to just jump back into it. And regarding the Rumble and everything, Kevin, I don't even know if I'll watch the Rumble, which would be my first time, I think, or second time ever not watching the Rumble. For similar reasons to what you mentioned. It's just like, I don't see it being... I mean, we just bought the house and everything, right? So I got to be as frugal as I can, but I'm just not in a situation where I can just shell out a lot more money. Like, after next week's pickup video, do not expect to see a lot of pickup videos. More so, I'm going to keep the pickup format, but for games I already have. So the same way I've sort of, you know, it's like, hey, here's these games and here's me giving my opinion. That's going to be sort of the style. Then I have a lot of games people to play. There we go. Hey, thanks. I'll be playing Jedi Fallen Order. My name's Cyrus, by the way. Sorry if I may feel too personal. Just feel sad and terrible lately. Hey, don't worry about it, my friend. The best thing that you can do is realize how you're feeling emotionally, and then finding a support system. And even just something as simple as hanging out in a stream would work. You know, I'm going to be open with an example, just so anybody feels like it's okay to not be okay and need help. I've had multiple attempts against my life when I was a kid, and one of them, the only reason it didn't happen was because it would have meant that I missed an episode of Monday Night Raw. So if it were not for wrestling, I may not even be alive today. So it's okay to be open and realize, like, hey, I'm not feeling great, but what matters is that, hey, do things that make you feel good, that keep your mind, you know, away from stuff, but also don't depend on any one specific resource. My job outside of this involves mental health people, so it's also something I do professionally. So it's something I feel really passionate about. So I got no problem talking about that. All kid-friendly videos, you're not able to save them in a playlist, no comments and all that. Yeah, so I know that part, but for example, the way YouTube asks you is like if your videos are aimed towards children. I mean, I just talked about suicide, so it's like, hey, I would maybe not talk about that so directly if it was a children's video. Right, YouTube? So this video is not for children, right, YouTube? YouTube, did you just hear me out loud? Okay, just wanted to make sure. Okay, so there's a lot of routes I can take here. I see a star, but what's over here? I'm afraid that's gonna skip a part of the map or something. How do you do this? Oh, I thought it was gonna start there. I thought it was gonna start there. Yeah, it is sad, and in my case, like I want to cover the games I want to cover. Like I'm not gonna do something. Obviously, as a YouTube channel, you have to be strategic, right? So, like from the thumbnails to the titles and all that, I focus on. I look at data, right? But I'm not gonna be like, well, let me do a video on this video game just because it gets views. Like the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon video is a good example of that. That was not going to be a video at all, but I played the demo and I felt like I had an opinion about it. So I worked on the video, but it wasn't because I saw hundreds of videos. If anything, I was surprised to see that there wasn't a ton of videos about it. I'll read the chat in a second, folks. I just want to figure out. Yeah, that's not that easy, actually. I used to have the network, but I'm not paying $10 a month just so that I can watch pay-per-views. And that's the thing. Like for the Rumble, I really just care about the Rumble match. Everything else to me is just like whatever. Because the Rumble match, it is always still fun to watch. Which, by the way, third plug at this point for the podcast. We did put out a new episode today talking about the Rumble from the year 2000. my take on the Joker movie is that I think it's a great movie, not a great superhero movie, because I feel they humanize the character too much, and that part to me is fascinating. So that part I love. I'm not sure it makes for a great Joker movie, because when you think about it, the whole premise of a villain is that you don't like a villain. So when you try to sympathize with the villain, it puts everybody, even the directors, in a tough spot. But I get why they did it. And I feel like, obviously, it's a very controversial... How the hell am I supposed to get that? It's going to be when it's just starting out. But I am getting the damn star. But I think the main thing about the Joker movie is that we got to talk a lot more about trauma. Chris, what's going on? Wait, which Chris? I know a couple of Chris's. Which one of them? Regardless, you're probably a good Chris, but what's going on? But welcome to the channel, my friend. Because I'm thinking of 3 different Chris's right now. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. That's what I was thinking of. How's everything going with you and the girls? Cole's right around there in chat. B-Tread, what's going on? Okay, people, this is starting to annoy me. No, okay. So it's gonna have to be just when it's starting. Yes! Yes! No! I missed a star. Whatever, I'm still gonna keep going. I'm still gonna keep going. I don't care. Oh, you are annoying. Oh my goodness. Hey, I got 2 stars. I'll deal with that. I will deal with that. Yeah, that was actually tough. Based on the numbers that I've seen, it doesn't seem like I'll be able to make a lot of progress in the game, because I need to go back and get a lot of stars. But I want to see how far I can get. By the way, I did start playing Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare Story Mode on Mixer. So I may be doing more of that this week, possibly Wednesday. In case anybody's interested, it's going to be happening there and in the secondary YouTube channel. Let's go here. Nicole, hello, it's been a while. My oldest just got accepted to summer camp at Harvard for science and engineering. Damn. Okay, which one do you think I should get, people? The large one or the small one? Let me know. I'm going to pause there. Meanwhile, switch the screen. Going to take a little bit of the H2O. Okay, we have a vote for the small box. How long will you be streaming? Possibly another hour-ish. Depends on what happens. Depends on the energy. I will say streaming is actually very exhausting. Because I don't like the streamers that just play the game but kind of ignore the chat and don't interact. I hope that I'm as similar here as I am in the videos. And obviously that takes a lot of energy, right? Just because it's like, remember, the videos I'm only talking about the game, but here you're playing the game and talking about that. We have a vote for the small box, the big box, and technically the larger one. I'm going to give it a few more seconds. Wish I were where you were and have a meetup or a session. That's why I love like all these YouTube conventions and people meeting their favorite YouTubers and all that. For me, like, I think that I still don't see YouTubers as like, I don't know if there's a lot of YouTubers I would love to meet in person. Maybe Metal Jesus or something like that. But I think it's fascinating when you go somewhere and you're able to meet somebody that you've hung out with or you've checked out the channel. Okay, people, I need a tiebreaker because we have 2 votes for small box, 2 votes for the large box. The girls are with their Nana right now. I'm just cleaning up the house. Hey, take advantage of that then. Well, technically, Beachhead's thing was a question more instead of a thing. Okay, small. So we're gonna do the small box. Let's see what happens. Change here. Oh no! Okay, wait. Small still won. Kevin wrote small. So even though Pigoni still wrote big, small still won. Okay, I'm just gonna choose that one. Okay, just got a little bit of everything. Hugo, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel, my friend. Another fellow awesome supporter. That is awesome. That's the thing about small streamers, you know, they will see your messages. That is, like, I'll be perfectly honest. The most bittersweet thing that I have is that if the channel keeps growing, I know the chat will keep growing for streams. And that is a legitimate fear. And I'm not saying like from terms of like monetization or anything else like that. That is the fear of like, I never want to lose this. So that's like, I get why sometimes people do subscriber only chats or anything else like that. You want to check out the shirt? Awesome, yeah. So this is from a WrestleCon. I went to WrestleMania in 2017. And they had a wrestling convention there, which I had an awesome time. I talked to a lot of wrestlers, like Stevie Richards. I talked with for an hour about technology and Patreon and all that stuff. Talked to the Blue Meanie, Simon Dean, ODB. I got to shake Cody's hand and Brandy. So really, really good times. Cole Cabana, Marty DeRosa. I got to shake Tony Schiavone's hand, which was really awkward the way I did it. Looking back, it was could have made it less awkward. Wow. Yeah, I also met the wrestling with Brian Zane from the YouTube channel. Really good stuff. Okay, so that's gone. I got this. And Nicole used to watch wrestling, but I think that she's good not watching it. She's definitely checked out a few shows with me and all that. We've talked about maybe going to the Jericho Cruise next year. But yeah, I love the colors too. That's why I bought the shirt. I was like, man, Virgil flipped me off. I actually paid him with the podcast money that we had on the previous podcast to take like a really awesome photo. I still think I haven't smiled as much as when that picture happened. I gotta look for the picture again, but I don't think you can see me any happier there than that. Favorite Nintendo character? Why am I... When you... Okay. You're not saying Mario. You're saying Nintendo, right? Okay. It's Nintendo. Why am I struggling to answer this, actually? It should be an easy question to answer, but I'm having trouble. Like, I want to say young Link in particular because of, like, my nostalgia for Ocarina of Time. Let's say, like, young Link, Waluigi, Wario... Wait, where the hell am I? Oh. Oh boy. From Mario, it would maybe be Waluigi and Wario. I've always liked those two characters just because they're so different. Oh no. Ooh. Oh crap. Oh crap. Okay, gotta get that. Wait, how the hell? Oh, I know how. No! I missed one. When? Damn it, Bobby. Oh, I needed to get that. With the ball bomb. Oh, crap. Yeah, we're still going on, Mr. Moon. Welcome back, my friend. Growing up in the 80s and 90s, I was a huge fan of the WWF, ECW, and WCW. Now it is hard since I have no references. Oh yeah, Kevin. Without question, Yoshi is Nicole's favorite Nintendo character. He's actually got some a couple of Yoshi things, like a Hot Wheels type of deal. Yeah, I think wrestling is in a tough position. I like where AEW is right now. With WWE, I just find it really hard. It's just I like wrestling when it's not perfect. It's just all about the emotion because it's about entertainment, you know? Everybody knows wrestling is choreographed, even though the danger is real. Like I've mentioned in previous streams, I've worked in wrestling and I trained for a little while in wrestling, and there was a reason I had to stop. And thank you, Nicole, for the super chat. That is awesome. Thank you so much for the support, Nicole. That can go for tonight's dinner or something. Nicole's my wife, by the way. Chat. Okay, so I'm upset that I missed that middle star. But I love checking out some older wrestling or NWA Power. If you like some more classic wrestling, I think NWA Power is very unique. And I love what they're doing with the shows. Oh ho! Wahoo! Yeah! What the hell was that last one? Yeah! Thanks for stopping by, Casual. And you know you have a friend here, whether it be on a stream, Mixer, Twitter, anything. Know that we can hang out. Will you beat Xenoblade X this year? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I want to keep playing it, but I'm working on a list right now, and this will become a video about some of the games that I want to play this year. But I want to make that list be games that I will beat, because I can play 100 games in a year, right? That doesn't mean I beat 100 games in a year. So I'm working on a list of 5 modern games, so games coming out this year that I want to play, and 5 older games from last year onward, like Judgment is going to be a game that's going to be in that list, and I may start streaming that in February, so it all depends. Man, I am 6 stars off from a previous stage. Not doing too hot. Oh, what is this? Okay. Another game I'd like to stream at some point is Ukulele and the Impossible Lair, which I still can't believe that they gave it out for free for a day on the Epic Game Store. So I was able to download it there because it's a game I really wanted to play. Looks freaking great. Oh boy. I guess I gotta... Okay. That's the combination. It's not that difficult. Let's see what keeps happening. Ooh. Okay. Accidentally made some more progress. Nice. Oof. Wow, that was very easy. That was a little too easy, right? I was expecting a lot more. They were selling the physical edition of which game? Oh, right, they were for Ukulele and the Impossible Lair. But they, I tried to go on the website and buy it, but they didn't have it purchasable like that. I was very sad by that. Most anticipated games for 2020, without question, Final Fantasy VII Remake. I think it's like an obvious thing, right? But it's just like it has such a special sentimental value to me. I am confused which one. That was way too easy. I know that I'm bad at games, but come on, man. You don't have to make it that easy. But that game, Ghost of Tsushima, if it comes out this year, aside from those, it's like, really, I'm more curious about the technology from this year, the backwards compatibility of this year. Let me look. I've actually started to work on this list. Probably Meatwad, so don't steal my draft pick. But that probably will be my first pick. Politics is a very touchy subject. Do you ever dive into politics into your chat? It's one of two topics that I tend to avoid talking in any forum. Because of that, I feel like it's a lot easier. Like, if you're in front of me, you and I can have a conversation, and you get the feel because of the body movement, right? And the little things. So when you touch on a topic that can be touchy for somebody else, when you're in person, I think it's manageable. But, for example, Beachred wrote that did look a bit easy. But maybe in person he would say, oh, that did look a bit easy. Or, that did look a bit easy. But because I'm just looking at black and white plain text, you don't get all the context. So I think that some topics are kind of like, have them in person or in a podcast form or something like that where you can elaborate on that. Hello, Juan. What do you think about GTA 6? The Lost Hellboy, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel, my friend. GTA 6, I hope they work on that, but I would like them to not do the 3-character arc type of deal. I get why they did it. I think it's cool. But I would like a GTA that focuses more on GTA 4 and 5 to me felt like cinematic experiences in video games. And hey, people still love to play those games. So I'm just saying, for me, I like that San Andreas and GTA 3, which are the ones that I played, were very much a video game. They were outrageous. They weren't afraid about the cheat codes and things that didn't make sense. Whereas I feel like the later games definitely took themselves a lot more serious. Okay, so I gotta get a couple more. By the way, the next video could be pretty lengthy, unedited. It's like 51 minutes, so we could be looking at like a 40-minute pickups unboxing type of video, so it's gonna be interesting to see what happens there. Because I didn't want to just hold off on some stuff, because then it was still going to be like yet another video long term that was going to be longer or something. Time to play some PS2 RPGs, Juan. HD graphics are for the kids. Like, I mean, you and I have talked about this a lot on Instagram, the streams and everything else. Like, I'm just personally way more interested in playing something like Tales of Symphonia Chronicles on the PS3 this year than I would be other games. So that's why, like, I'm in this weird position of like, yay, new consoles are coming out. I'd be more interested in upgrading my computer just so I could stream better, and so I could play and so I could emulate games better. And when I say emulate, I don't even mean games that I don't own. I mean, like, hey, I've seen how great PS2 games can look now, right? Oh, I was like, why the hell is he moving so weird? I guess it's like the actual ambience. Play the GameCube version. I mean, I could technically do it on the Wii U once I mod it, because it will happen eventually. Because the GameCube right now is a big no-no for me, just because I have no easy way to stream it. Because I would have to plug in the Wii. Yeah, I would have to plug in the Wii, and I could only do up until like 30 frames per second because of the way that some things work. So that's why I've done almost no I haven't done any GameCube stuff now that I think about it. Oh crap. Got a couple of comments here. Let's catch up. Kevin writes, let's change the screen. Throughout the Mario S games, you'll always have an eyes for a lava world, desert. Was there a desert world? There was a desert world. Favorite themes? I always love the haunted houses. Mainly because of the music. I love that style. And I think after that, I like the water stages. I like those a lot. And then afterwards, maybe not the desert worlds. I think that would be good. Chuck, welcome to the channel, my friend. Found this channel after searching Easterland. I live like 20 minutes away and figured someone make a video or two. This is one of my favorite channels. Now keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Chuck. Thank you. A funny story. Last year, I almost went back to Easterland. My wife fortunately taught me out of it, so I travel sometimes alone because of work. And then I traveled to DC, but it was pretty far away from Easterland. But I started calculating, like, if I did this and this and this, it's a 3-hour thing between the train and all that. And I was maybe 30 minutes away from starting the journey. And then I realized it's like 6 hours between like going to the store and going back, not including the time in store. So I was like, next time, but I would love to go back to Easterland. I bought the PS2 LCD screen. You know, that's one thing I would love to buy still, because I never owned one. Same thing with like the GameCube had an LCD screen. I would choose Juan stream over Pornhub any day. Can somebody just like screen cap that, and that becomes, you know how in movies you show the reviewer like the comment, it's like, hey, Max Gaming writes, I will choose Juan stream over Pornhub any day. Wait a minute. Are both serving the same purpose? And please do not answer that. Monster of the chill, bro, this will never be ported. Possibly, unfortunately, but hey, it should be. Although for us that we love the Wii U, it's kind of this thing. It's like, we have a thing. Dude, don't take this away from us, right? Have you ever played a Professor Layton game? I have not, my friend. I've seen a lot of good stuff. I did play, I know it's not the same, but I played the Phoenix Wright games on the DS. Freaking love those games. You're a handsome guy, Juan, but I don't... Love you too, my friend. Love you too, my friend. Sending you a screenshot of it. Oh, man. But see, YouTube, this is not a kid-friendly stream because of comments like that. So I think we need to have like a quota for every stream that we do. It's like 5 things cannot be children themed. So it's like, hey, YouTube, it's not for the kids, man. You can't penalize me for that. Oh no, time's running out. I am about to die. Once again, I missed the middle star. Yeah, no, how is that? Is, I guess, the proper question. I guess I'm supposed to murder him? I'm not tall enough. What the hell? I think there's just something special at the end of the day. Like, right now, I'm playing for a few seconds just looking at the Wii U gamepad. And looking at the gamepad, I know it's not even 720p, and it's a little blurry. But there's something really nice about having this. You know what I haven't tried, and I'm pretty sure won't work? Can I use the gamepad in the bathroom? If you guys and gals would like me to try that right now, I will. Otherwise, we're good. But I am curious, like, if I walk over to the bathroom, will it still work? I don't know. We got the star. Because it didn't work in the previous home. So what the hell do I do here, though? Because I'm not tall enough. Okay, wait. Oof. Awesome. Got that. Oh, yeah. Oh, and speaking of Easterland, I am going to bring them up in the pickups video, because the Wii U games, not all of them, but a couple of the Wii U games that I got there were from Easterland in December. So we got that. Thank you, my friend. What's this? Man, I am still missing 3 stars in order for me to be able to go back and get that previous stage. So it's like there is going to be a point in time where I cannot make any more progress, and that's going to be sad. I remember in the 90s, my favorites to come over and play video games. That was cool. You mean like people coming over to your house and play specific games and everything? It's kind of weird because in the 360 PS3 generation, a lot of games lost split screen support. So to play most games with your friends, you actually needed to have them go away. Like, we want to spend time together. Leave so we can play together. I brought my Switch with me on the train, hoping to get time in on Zelda's Link's Awakening. Already lost 30 minutes in. Do you use a Bluetooth adapter to listen to audio on your Switch? No, I just use my plain old earbuds. I have seen a couple of different adapters that are like $30 or something. I think it's insane that that's not something that was compatible at launch, because the whole thing is that it's portable, right? And especially now with so many Bluetooth earbuds that have no wires. I totally see why that's important. I have some Bose earbuds that they gifted me a while back, and they are wireless. And when I use them with my phone, it's like, wow, I fully understand now why people like to have that happen, because it is very comfortable. There we go, got that back. Okay, so let's play. Give me a second, actually. I need to switch over to my PS3 and turn it off because it's still on, because it was doing some updating. I'm going to laugh if it's still installing. But give me a quick second. I'm just going to leave it on. You're going to see the PS3 temporarily here as well. Okay. Just downloading some updates. Can you go Wii U hunting again? I would love to, my friend, but it's definitely not the type of thing that I could do all the time. Because like this year, we're probably not going to travel anywhere because we bought the home recently, right? So, what the hell did it do? Ooh, it is downloading video games, people. What is it downloading? Okay, what else did it do? These are some games I could do some coverage on in the future. Ratchet and Clank is definitely going to be something I talk about later in the year. Let's turn this off. And put the Wii U back on. There we go. I would love to see you do a video on gaming related or electronic accessories. I could definitely do that. I would have to figure out Now that you say that, I'm gonna sort of analyze my next week and to see like what do I use. Oh, whoa, this is different. Whoa, a top-down Mario. Holy crap, this is freaking cool. If any, wait, which side do I need to go? There we go. Want to make sure I'm in frame. There should be more stages like this. Huh. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, that's what I was gonna say. Like, this reminds me of Zelda. Wow. I'm kind of upset they haven't done more stuff like this. What the hell? Wow. This is freaking cool. I just realized I've yet to get a star, and I got a checkpoint, so if that's the case, crap. Where would there be a star, though? Because I haven't really seen anything. I knew it. I think there is a way, right, to look at the stages that are still missing stars, so that way just go back, but... Yeah, nothing worse than you see a star and it's like, oh, it's the second star. I am an idiot. I thought the fire wouldn't damage me. Okay. This is... Man, it's freaking nice how they do this. Are you ever gonna stream some Atari porn games? Yeah, if I'm feeling, let's change that. Let's change the language there. I almost said something. You almost made me break some things, man. I know there are actual Atari porn games. I've seen videos on those. Should reword that better, but. Dan is a YouTuber. Welcome to the channel, my friend. In terms of games to recommend, I think some of the greatest hits are definitely Pikmin 3, Xenoblade, and this game. I think that would be a must. I think that the Bayonetta 1 and 2 combo is worth getting just because you get both games and you can get that used for less than 20. Be careful though, because some people charge the same price for only the second one. Sonic All-Stars Transformed, All-Stars Racing Transformed. That's a really good game worth playing. Definitely Lego City Undercover if you like GTA and you want something that's a little bit lighthearted. Donkey Kong Country Returns, but that's an obvious game. You know, those are some of the games that I still don't have and I would like to get eventually. Like, I still have, like, yeah, there's two of them, right? There's 2 Pac-Man games on the Wii U. There's 2 Call of Duty games. Man, I have so many stars I've been missing here. Like, if I got that one and I got this one. Like, here I only got 1 freaking star. I'm actually going to try and go back here. How different is Woolly World from... What is the name on the Switch one? I forgot the name, but is it very similar? Yeah, people, Max, you can follow him on Instagram. He has a couple of video games, people. I think that the next, because like after this Wii U stream, I'm trying to figure out what to stream next regarding Wii U. I am gonna try and focus on the games that I maybe haven't played, or games that I think are worth playing. Like you saw the title for this stream, right? It's Wii U exclusive. So I'm gonna make sure that every stream it's not just, hey, I'm playing a Wii U game. It's like, what about it? What about it makes it worth streaming? Oh, it's an exclusive, or it's like one of the better platformers. Craft the World, right? Thank you, Beatred. And as I mentioned, I'll probably stream this Wednesday, 6 p.m.-ish Eastern time. Maybe some more Call of Duty if I'm feeling good. Oh, that's where that one was. Okay. Oh yeah, I know. I love Spawnwave. I'm subscribed to his channel. Man, I think it would be... I may cry if I ever made it to something like that. You know, one of my personal goals for the YouTube channel this year, like, forget about numbers or any of that, would be to be followed by one of my favorite channels. Like a lot of these gaming channels that I'm subscribed to. If I saw all of a sudden a notification of like, hey, this person subscribed, I'd be like, wow. How do you respond to that? But I love the podcast. I love how laid back. I'm subscribed to the Review Tech USA guy. You know who I'm talking about, right? Because I know he's also on Spawnwave. Yeah, no, like, being fully transparent about the Wii U, there are some great games, but it's not that you can say there are 200 great games, right? It is a very curated list of games, which is awesome, right? But I think we can also blind ourselves to the fact that, look, the Wii U got a lot of bad ports as well. You know, it got games from other consoles that already came out and run better elsewhere. So unless they had like some unique angle. Yeah, Rich, right. Right now, Rich's channel, I've checked out mostly his videos reacting to Boogie and the Unfort, like that situation. I don't want to spend too much time talking about that, but man. Oh! No. Hey. Hey. Hey! Are you kidding me? No! No! You are not doing this to me. Oh, right. Wait, how do you do the crouch? Wait, did I forget how to do the other jump? There we go. Okay, I completely forgot how to do that. Thank you, everybody. That was mildly embarrassing. Hope and dream, GG, right? I got all 3 stars. I'm so happy. Yeah, I don't think there's a triple jump here, because even though this is a 3D Mario game, it treats itself a lot more like a 2D one, right? Well, we got it, people. We got it. So I'm still missing one... Oh, wait a minute. We got it. Okay, so I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back and do that previous stage now. And seriously, people, I've had a great time. And obviously, I can't stream and do a new video every day. I would love to be able to connect with everybody on a much more frequent basis. And who knows what the future holds, right? I'm very transparent about the growth of the channel, what happens. So that's why, like, whenever I talk about in the videos, like, hey, suggest something, it's not just for the sake of the engagement and the interactions. Like, I really do take all of that into consideration. Like, somebody may have been one of you in the chat. I honestly don't remember who it was. Multiple people have commented, hey, that I should work on a video talking about, you know, why I do or do not want to get a PS5 and an Xbox Series X. And I almost recorded the video recently, but because there are so many rumors about a possible PlayStation video or event or something, I'm waiting to see what happens before making that video. Because I don't want to do a video that right afterwards I'm like, oh crap, that already became irrelevant, right? Ooh. True, this game does have a couple of parts that use some gamepad stuff. I mean, really it's not that complicated, right? Got us a 7th person for the league. Awesome. As I mentioned earlier, people, this next weekend, we are going to be starting a video game fantasy draft. It's going to happen based on games coming out this year. You get to choose some games, and then based on the score they get once they come out, you get points based on that. So you gotta be picky about which games you select, etc. It's my first time doing anything like that, so if you're interested, you can send me a message on Twitter or join the Discord for Cast of the Past. Somebody mentioned earlier about having a Discord for Wii users to play and all that. We could totally just use the Cast one. It's like, I don't want to have 100 Discord channels. I feel like far too many people have Discord channels, and then most of them end up being abandoned, right? Because there's just so much. Got that. Oh. Okay, that is... Okay, first star. Nice. I want to make sure I don't miss any. Some bonus time. Oh, was there something else? Yeah, you know, the more I play this game, I understand why some people were only okay with Odyssey. Because a lot of the stuff from Odyssey came from this game. Like, to me, because I played Odyssey first, and I think that's what happened with most people. What? Oh! How the hell did... Clearly, I'm supposed to use one of these for that. Okay. Oh no, I failed. Okay, let's try that again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Check that out. Okay. Got me a key. This is nice. I like being able to fly like that. Okay, so there's a key, but I want to make sure I'm not missing anything before I keep going. Yeah, exactly. Right. I can go there anyway. Forgot I needed all of them. Oh, no. Ooh. Okay, that's cool. I was wondering if you did anything with that. Ooh. And I love this game so much. It's one of the reasons that I love the Mario game so much. I think that's why I don't have Galaxy in my list of games to play and beat this year, but I think I kind of have to add it. I gotta fit it where... I gotta look at the calendar for games coming out this year, but because it keeps... So many games are being delayed to the point that they're gonna come out in very similar dates, and we don't even have E3 out yet. You know, like, once E3 happens, you know there are gonna be even more dates and things. Make sure this doesn't trigger, like, a star or something. Oh, no. Yeah, no, that's why. I want to play and beat this game. Maybe I don't, like, beat the final boss if I don't get enough stars and I get frustrated. But I want to get far enough to be able to say, hey, I played a significant portion of it. Something that's funny, I started playing Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, and now there are rumors about a remake being in the works. I'm like, oh, come on. Really? Really? You couldn't say that like last year so we would wait to play it again? Guess I missed a star there. Let's see here. We got two. We got two. Okay, what is the way to... Is there a way I can see how many stars? Okay. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Let's look. Oh, wow. Look at that. The third stage, I got no stars. Second stage, okay, so I got to revisit the fifth. Oh, man. Wait, what? What about that fourth one? Notice that one that's like completely empty at the bottom? Holy crap, I suck at video games. What? I didn't get a single I should quit video games right now. I should quit playing games right now. I mean, it's been a while since I played that first stage, but are you really telling me I got no stars in the first... Wow. People unsubscribe from my channel. Dude. Just like... That should be illegal. How? It's the first stage. It is the first stage of the game. Favorite games from last year? Without question, the Resident Evil 2 remake. Thing is, I barely play games from last year. Like, to the point that it's actually hard not to even pick a top 3, but to just pick games from last year. That's why something I'm doing this year. So, if you ask me stuff about this year, I should have a much better idea of what I liked and didn't. Because I'm actually, I made some spreadsheets. So it's like, okay, I started playing this game, I haven't played this, I played that. Just because it's like, I keep losing so much track of stuff. First stage, you got this. I am so ashamed of myself. How did I not get a single star? How? I'm pretty sure an unborn child can get all 3 stars on the first try. Jeebus. Yeah, I actually did play a little bit of Temtem. Thanks to Sir Meatwad. I know the game's out now as early access, but I played the closed stress test, and it looks good. I mean, it ran not great in terms of servers because so many people are going in. But I mean, holy crap! If you want the Pokemon MMO, I mean, that's pretty much as close as you're gonna get, right? And it is a game I would love to play and experience a little bit more. I just want to be able to get somebody's opinion on, is it just that? Like, is it just a Pokemon MMO? Or is it something more than that? Because I like a Pokemon MMO for that, right? Like actual characters from the Pokemon world. Instead of, hey, here's this thing that's kind of Pokemon. I don't need you to tell me how to dash, you asshole. I played this game for many hours, even though you couldn't tell from my experience playing it. Okay, I got the rabbit. My son rolls his eyes when I buy Wii U games nowadays, but because he knows they just sit in a corner untouched. Can you please give my son Andrew a shout out? Andrew, the Wii U's awesome. So shout out to you. You may laugh at Kevin a little bit because of his collecting, but at the same time, I feel like I do have a little bit of guilt to include. And also, I missed the first star, people. So I am going... I am exiting the course, and I'm... What? Doesn't let me exit the course. Why? Why? Wait, what? Wait, what? Just saw a tweet that Kobe Bryant died. What? Okay, we gotta confirm this freaking information. What? What? Can somebody confirm this? I'm sorry, people. I gotta look this up. I'm not seeing anything. I'm on CNN right now. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, they usually do get it right. DMC, for better or worse. So, people, I haven't seen anything. Wait, seriously? What? I got chills and they are multiplying right now, but not for good reasons. What? Yeah, TMZ officially did report it. Let's give it 5 minutes, people. Let's give it. It's on US. What? I legitimately have chills right now. I mean, people, like, this isn't even a thing about, like, basketball. I mean, Kobe Bryant, how many people don't know who he is, right? It's like, you know Kobe freaking Bryant. How am I supposed to react? What? What? Holy crap. The basketball world, fans included, and everybody are gonna just... What? What? Holy crap. Yeah, apparently there was a plane crash and everybody involved died as well. It crashed. Kobe was traveling with at least 3 other people in his private helicopter. And when it went down, a fire broke out. Emergency personnel responded, but nobody on board survived. 5 people are confirmed dead. We're told Vanessa Bryant was not among those on board. The cause of the crash is still under investigation. Wow. I how do I transition from that to into playing the game? And I'm not laughing in a disrespectful way. It's in like a holy crap. This reminds me of like I'm a huge wrestling fan when Eddie Guerrero passed away and it was found out, like, I didn't react to it till like 4 days later because it's one of those things that you think it's a joke, right? You think it's a joke. You're like, there's no way that possibly happened. So holy crap. I mean, I stopped watching basketball years ago, but Kobe Bryant is a legend in that, regardless of which team you support. No, of course, that's part of it. Hey, this is a community. That's what it's all about. And I think any of us somebody was bound to write it in chat eventually anyway, so that's not the concern there, but wow. Okay, so let's scroll up. Let's catch up with the chat here. Milky Hazard wrote, I am playing Call of Duty Ghosts online on the Wii U right now. Been playing it since it came out in 2013. I would love to get Ghost or the Black Ops 2 is the other one, I think, on the Wii U just to play it online. Let's see that. LOL, the game is trying to get smart with you. Show who's boss. You cannot exit. You must live with your decisions. I mean, luckily I was able to back out. So we're going to go back to the first stage. And check that out. I think what's sad, people, and this is going to keep happening a lot, we're getting old, which means that a lot of the superstars and celebrities that we watched growing up, they're getting old as well. So I know, like, Hulk Hogan racist allegations and all that aside, imagine the day Hulk Hogan passes away. Just think about that. Think about the reaction. It is just like, what? Because that it transcends. Like you just mentioned, one of your favorite drummers died, Sir Meat. What? Yesterday, was it? Right, yeah. So when those things happen, it's like you have a connection to that. And yeah, like think about the fact that Kobe Bryant was only, as you mentioned, 41. Like, Kobe Bryant was still a young person. Thing is, like, it's like in the world of sports, 41 is like old, right? I'm trying to think of somebody recent that passed away that to me was a celebrity or something. As a kid, I used to watch the Chris Farley movies, and when Chris Farley passed away, I mean that definitely really hurt me. Trying to get back in the circle. There we go. My close coworker died in the plane crash in Iran. Her 2 kids and husband died too. Wow. And by the way, people, once again, this is the streams. Never think that just because I'm playing Super Mario 3D World or whatever, that anything that is not that we cannot talk about. To me, is the video game is an excuse so all of us can chat. And if a topic comes up and we're like, hey, you know what? Screw the video game. Let's talk among friends. That's exactly it. So in no way feel any kind of pressure to only keep the topics tied to the video game. Because clearly, I suck at the video game, so the conversations are really good. Yeah, far too young. The day that, for example, James Hetfield or something like that from Metallica die, I may lose my mind. Just because it's like Metallica for me, when I was struggling with severe depression, I only listened to Metallica almost for a year, and that really helped me a lot. Linkin Park, that's a really good example. You know, what happened with the lead singer. Linkin Park, to a lot of people, especially depending on your generation, they had a really good connection with the singer, right? Yeah, Chester. So when that happened, I was like, at the same time, nobody should have been surprised, right? You read the lyrics to the songs, and it's like, hey, guess what? Yeah, you know, there's a reason why artists write songs about things they feel. And I think that's a very challenging thing. You look at Attica last year with what happened on YouTube. That's why, like, for me, because once again, this is not about the size of the channel. This is about the expectation and everything. We have 3,000 something subscribers right now. Who knows what the hell's going to happen at the end of the year, but I hope that I've always been the same person from 0 subscribers to 3 to whatever. Because I feel like sometimes when you have so much expectation and pressure on you, people change. And I'm talking about their mental health. Like, forget about big houses or anything like that. It's like, look at what happens. Obviously, the Kobe thing was an accident, right? It happened in his private helicopter. And I can't even imagine, you know, he had 4 kids. What the hell is that even like? Like, those kids, when they read that or find out. We had a situation happen at work. It was like a couple months ago. Obviously can't talk too much about, but it was very similar where there was a phone call that happened like 2 months ago. They called at work, it's like, hey, we have a 10-year-old here whose father just died by suicide, and nobody knows how to tell the kid. So like they called at work, and I saw my coworker, and just like, I hope I never have to be that person to give that information. I've had to give tough information, but oh man, no. Yeah, the Attica thing could have easily been prevented, and I think it's just a matter of that we got to be careful with how we use social media and influencing and anything else. Just because it's like it can definitely overwhelm you and it can change you and it can create pressures. Something that I was actually going to write to YouTube even today is that YouTube, as much as it tries to talk to like, hey, we try to keep a healthy thing in creators. When I go to my YouTube creators page, it keeps me up to date. where the hell is the final star? It keeps me up to date with like numbers. And obviously I haven't done a PlayStation Now or Xbox Game Pass video in a few weeks, so numbers have gone down, but that was to be expected. But every time I go there, it reminds me with red arrows, like, hey, these things are down, and you can't move that. So it's like, I can't minimize that. And it's actually caused me a little bit of anxiety, where it's like, look, I get it. Guess what? I don't want to work on videos just for the sake of views. Wait, below the bridge? Oh no, I needed to be the bigger Mario? Crap. Oh, below this bridge? Maybe. Well, whatever. We're gonna figure it out. Do any of the game stores around you have Zagas 3 or Wild Arms Alter Code F? Maybe? I would have to check. Wild Arms, that Wild Arms I would love to play eventually. And sorry it took so long to write Max. But with everything, obviously, mine's all over the place. But that is one game I would love to play. It's sad my copy of Wild Arms 3 doesn't work anymore. So if I want to play that game ever, I gotta either download it or play it on PS4. Oh, didn't see that. When I just got back from a fight on Discord. Is everything okay? That's why also, like, I'm very careful with, like, my time on social media, as I was just kind of mentioning earlier. I think people feel like this obligation to share everything about their lives. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Wow, that was hard to see. Wait. No. Huh. What the hell? I am going to... This is the first frickin' stage, people. Okay, let's... I can PayPal you the money for them if they have. I can use mine for some streams if they have it. That would mean the world to me. That's one thing that if anybody ever wants to either send something via PO box or get in contact with me, like Sir Meatwad, you know, the other day he was like, hey, I have a Temtem code, you know, do you want to check it out? That is all obviously completely voluntary. I've been on streams where people kind of manipulate you into super chatting and doing stuff, and I'm not for that. Like, I really do this just because I have fun doing it, you know. So thank you so much for that, man. And I'll let you know. There's a really good store. I know the store owner, so I could even double check with him. Or just let him know, hey, if you ever have something like that. Or even on eBay. Or actually, you know what? A really good option would be Easterland, now that I think about it. There it is. There it is. Yes. Okay, people, we got the 3 stars. I feel so happy right now. Okay, got that. Woohoo! Man, that Kobe Bryant stuff. What? So sad. Seriously, you know what's more disappointing than not getting a single star on the first stage? It's the fact that I did that and I kept going. I had the choice. Think about this. I had the choice to purposely go back to the stage when I first beat it and get the stars. And I didn't. I made a conscious choice. Wow. I need them for the collection. If you can pick them up for me and ship them, I can PayPal you the money, but you can use them in streams before you ship them. You do have a, because for context, you have PAL region games, right? So you do have a I think you told me one time, right? You do have a PS2 that can play NTSC games, which that's one of the first things that I'm so happy that, like the Switch is region free, for example, so it doesn't matter if you get a game from PlayAsia or anywhere else like that. So we're going to be ending the stream in about 5-ish minutes, 5-10-ish minutes. So really, I'd just like to spend a couple minutes just talking. So if there's any final questions or comments, if you'd like to know something about the channel right now, I have 2 videos that I'm in the works where I'm going to have 2 people actually show up. So I'm going to have going to be doing some collabs, but it's things that have sort of risen naturally, organically, with 2 people. So those videos should be out in the next month-ish. I want to make sure how big are your biceps is my question. Not very big, man. I've fortunately gotten back into the routine of working out. I basically didn't do any exercise as we moved. Like, we did a lot of heavy lifting and all that, obviously, but exercise itself, we didn't really do that. But I don't know, it's a joke question, but I still wanted to answer something. I technically did that. Where are games you're playing now off camera? Oh, what games are you playing right now off camera? Yes, Juan Man Live is the secondary channel. Just because I brand these streams Juan Man Live, even though I never actually say it. Games that I'm playing right now off camera. So I am playing Pikmin 3. That's pretty much the only game I've dedicated more time into like that. I started playing Children of Morta on Xbox Game Pass. Started playing a little bit of that. I've just been playing some more Dead Cells a little bit on my computer. Resident Evil 6 I've actually been playing as well, because I've been playing a co-op. It's one of these games that people have had very negative opinions about it, and I totally get it as a Resident Evil game. But it's actually been pretty good. It's been a fun game to play in co-op. So never play by yourself. I think it would be pretty boring like that. But with a good friend, it's like a good conversation game. You don't need to focus a lot on that. I'm going to say yes at Celeste for $6, although I have not played it. Nicole loves the game to the point that she bought it digitally, and she still bought the Switch physical copy for limited run games, even though she had already beaten the game. So that's how much she loved the game. If you're in Norway, that's probably going to be a crazy shipping price. Yeah, that's got to be very, very interesting. But Celeste is actually, you've seen it in some of the polls here. It's like one of the few like Switch games I brought up on stream to possibly play down the line or something. But I still got to add some Switch games here. The only reason I have some PC games here right now is because I had taken out the games that I did for the pickups video. So I needed to just fill that up with something else. Yeah, they actually gave out a ton of games for free on the Epic Game Store. They gave out, like in December, they gave out a free game per day. So it depended on that. So right now they're still going to give free games for the rest of the year. I forget which game they're giving out right now, but in December they gave Ukulele and the Impossible Lair for free, which that to me was huge. As I mentioned, I wanted to play that game, and that's not Ukulele. A lot of people don't know a sequel came out that is in the style of Donkey Kong Country. My wife loves thrift store shopping. Have you ever found great gaming gems in thrift stores down there? Very few. The only ones that I can say I've found have been Champions of Noroth. Freaking name. Sequel to Champions of Noroth. But it's like a $60. You know what? Give me a second. I'm gonna be right back, and I'm gonna show you the 2 games that I bought at thrift stores that I think were the good deals. I gotta go over to the gaming lounge. I'm wearing pants so I can get up. I have short pants though, but I do have pants, people. Not even gonna do the BRB thing. So just look at the background. I'm gonna light this up. Give me a second. I would have been back by now if I just actually looked at the games, but give me a second. And no, I have yet to take this off because I don't want to break this damn thing. Okay, I found the games. Yeah, I gotta cut that with scissors. It's just like, it's gonna annoy me that the little tip is gonna be there. But yeah, the two games I wanted to bring up. So Champions of Noroth, yes, it's part of the EverQuest universe. The reason I knew about that game was because I played EverQuest Online Adventures on the PS2. So there's that first game, which I played a lot and loved it. It was online. But I went to a thrift store and they had the sequel. I still have the label. Check it out. $1. 99 cents, people. This game, I mean, Max, I think you know, like this is not a $20 game, even. And it is complete. Comes with everything. So really, really good stuff. Love the wall accents color from your room tour video. Very subtle yet defining. Good one, Nicole. Yeah, Nicole's office, I didn't show it in the video, but Nicole's office is really, I love how it's turning out. Yeah, just $1. So this is one of the games that I would like to show more, just because like it's really good. It's very difficult, but maybe the best deal I will ever find. Because let's actually go to eBay right now. I don't want to just speculate. How much is a complete copy of this game right now? Let's look. Champions, Return, Arms, Complete. It goes for, why am I getting international eBay? I'm seeing 35, 56, 42. Why is it showing a different currency? Minimum 35, I got it for $1, so that's never gonna be a bad deal. The other one that I got, this was right after Hurricane Maria for whatever reason, or soon after this game came out. I forget when this happened. This game came out when? 2006. It was before. What the hell am I talking about? But The Last Guardian. For whatever reason, it was $10 at a thrift shop, and it had just come out. I noticed that it had a generic label, so it was kind of like this one. The reason that it was only $1, it says assorted. So it didn't specify the game. It was just like a generic label. And this one was also generic. I did not like this game. I love Ico. I love Shadow of the Colossus. I tried really, 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 really hard to enjoy this. And I struggled. And I was very sad by that. But hey, what can you do? But yeah, those are the two games that I managed to get on thrift shops that I thought were good deals, and not much else here. Unfortunately, our thrift shops are actually quite expensive. Like, I went to one to check out some Wii U stuff. I looked, one of them had like 10 Wii U games. I'm like, oh man, here we go. And I saw the prices, and it's just like, what? $25 for Assassin's Creed? That's not a deal. It's not good. Shadow of the Colossus, the remake on PS4, is incredible and absolutely worth getting. It is just stunning. I love playing the original game. I beat it on the PS2. I beat the HD collection, the HD edition on the PS3. I didn't beat the PS4 one just because I didn't get it for the purpose of actually beating it. I just wanted to check it out, and it was beautiful. But that is a game that, if you can get it, absolutely, it is a great game, unique experience, definitely worth checking out. But as I mentioned, I am gonna try my best to continue doing some streams. I think that the 2 p.m. block, when I say 2 p.m., it's 2 p.m. for me, or the 1 p.m. Eastern block, works for a lot of people because it's just difficult to get people from the UK and everybody else involved, but I think that this time slot works. So assume that whenever I can, I will do some streams like that. Here, time to do a karaoke stream. I've actually done a karaoke stream. Were you in that one? That was when Nicole and I were still doing streaming together. It is a shame GameStop closed all of their stores in Puerto Rico. Yeah, and unfortunately, a lot of local stores are struggling. People are buying games digitally, right? So I've gone to a lot of local stores, game stores here in Puerto Rico. If I'll see 2 people buying games, it's a lot. And I've gone multiple times, especially like whenever I'm working, if I see, a store on the way, I may stop. And it's a very sad situation. Very, very sad. I got Suit Tycoon Complete Edition on PC at a thrift store for €25. Man, Suit Tycoon, I love Suit Tycoon. I played the first one a lot. Really, really good game. A lot of GameStops are closing. Let's see what's going to keep happening. Would love your view on digital versus physical. I am of the latter. Well, I have good news for you, my friend. I actually talked about that with Ryan and Keith on A Cast to the Past. So if you want to check out the podcast, there's literally an episode on that. We just only focused on that topic. Let me look for it and I will show you. It is on YouTube. I will always love physical games better. Same here, man. Same thing. All Scandinavian GameStops are soon dead. Wrestling question. Who do you want to win the Rumble match tonight? Brock Lesnar's going to be starting it, so I'm very interested to see what's going to happen. Which, speaking of the Rumble, we did put out a new episode of that. We also did a podcast episode reacting to games that came out 20 years ago, including WWF No Mercy, Majora's Mask, Banjo-Kazooie. 25 cents is stupidly cheap for that game, and it's a great game, so that is awesome, my friend. I am looking for the episode that I want to share. It was from last year, so there we go. It's straight up called, there we go, the digital versus physical debate. Can you guys click on that? Because if not, that would be weird. Yeah, so I am involved in a couple of different things. So A Cast to the Past. Let me just show you right now something here. I'm looking for something.
I'm going to choose next a game that I probably...
So that you see right there is an episode of Cast to the Past. We put a new one every Sunday. So the reason that's so important, this episode that I'm showing on screen, we built our own N64 classic. So we went back and forth selecting games, and then we chopped down the fat to about 21 games, kind of like they did with the Super Nintendo Classic. So with that podcast, Ryan and Keith I've known for 15 years. They were my first friends online. I don't consider them friends. I consider them family. I've met most of them multiple times. I've slept in the same room with Keith and his mom, weirdly enough. So it's like 2 people that I have direct connections with. So that podcast is just the 3 of us doing it kind of like game club style. So it's like we go back in the day, we go back to games and movies that we watched or didn't watch growing up, and we give our impressions on that. But then we have these side episodes that aren't focused on an individual thing. So there we talked about 21 games for the N64 Classic. So that's one channel. That's one. So let me show you. That is A Cast to the Past. You can find it by youtube.com/acasttothepast. Moving on to the other channel. I also have a mental health podcast. This is more For like an audio version, the YouTube version is something that I just starting off now. As you can see, it's literally the same setup as this is right now. Maybe that'll change eventually. But the purpose of that podcast is that I talk about a specific topic related to mental health, something that I lived through, what I did to help me, just a casual conversation. And the episodes are only about 20 minutes apiece. And as it says right there on screen, you can't just search Happy to Fail on pretty much any podcast app. And then, yeah, you get to see it. Then there's the second channel that I have for gaming, which is once again only used whenever I stream on Mixer. I also throw that over there. So don't think that it's a channel that I'm going to do exclusive videos for. That's not there. It's just there so that way if you like the streams like these, like, hey, I stream almost every Wednesday, so you can just hang out with me. And then obviously this channel. So those are the 4 different projects that I have going on. So if you'd like to know anything about those, I am on social media, Juan Velas Court, my full name, on Instagram and Twitter. I post things about food as well. So like in the Happy to Fail YouTube channel, which if you'd like me to link you to, I can. I'm going to start doing some more vlogs, just some more off-topic things that don't fit anywhere else, just so it's like things I like talking about, things that would never make sense talking about here or cast or something. I'm just going to be throwing that stuff over there. But I think that's going to be doing it for this stream. Thank you everybody from Kevin, Yannick, Moon, Max, B-Tread, Sir Meatwad. Scrolling up to get as many names as I can. Let's see here. Scrolling up. We have Milky Hazard, Kevin, Nicole, just everybody. Thank you so much. I love doing this here. And thank you, Pagoni, for hanging out with me. There are so many different YouTube channels, so many streams, and yet you chose to hang out with me. So keep an eye out on the YouTube community cage. Ooh, we should have a community cage match. That would be fun. But a community page for future stream announcements. So just so that way you can mark it on your calendar. Kevin writes, we thank you and Nicole for making Sunday fun day, Juan Day. That is awesome. So thank you. Have an awesome night, and we will stay in touch. And do not forget, a new video out Friday to Sunday, depending on whenever I make it. So take care and have an awesome afternoon or night or morning.